Welcome back, everybody, to another video. I haven't been able to upload for the past couple days. It's been a little bit busy with the holiday season here. Hope you all are having a good day, week, holiday season. But this is something I want to do different today. Instead of just playing a game and commentating over it, I want to talk about 7 amazing games that were shut down at one point or another. This is a type of video I'd love to do from time to time. Completely subjective videos that are made with either a script or guided bullet points. It'll mainly just be about topics that I find interesting and want to talk about, like the one you're watching right now. I will never, and I mean never, cover internet drama, gaming news and drama, or anything of the sort like that. These will entirely be videos based on my opinion on something that I find interesting. I personally believe there is an overflow of channels that already cover news and quote-unquote fact-based content, and I have no intentions on doing that type of content. I will feature gameplay from other YouTube channels to show the games in this video. I will be sure to have their channel names shown on video. With this out the way, I'd love for you to like and subscribe to the channel. However, I'd like to earn these from you, so feel free to wait until the end of the video to do so if you found this video entertaining. So, with that out of the way, let's get into my top 7 games that were shut down. Number 7 is Paragon. Paragon was released in March of 2016 and was a free-to-play MOBA. What made it stand out from other MOBAs was its third-person gameplay, similar to Smite, and its amount of detail in its graphics. It had a unique card-styled gear system that made you stronger, and I thought it was a very fun take on the genre, as opposed to getting gear and upgrading that gear. This game was shut down in April of 2018. Lately, however, there are 2 remakes of Paragon that you can play right now. One is called Predecessor, which does cost money, it's not free. I do play this game from time to time. And the other one is called Paragon the Overprime, and this one is free. And I have never played Paragon the Overprime. Number 6 is Loadout. Loadout was released January of 2014 and was a free-to-play third-person shooter with a very amazing take on its cartoon art style. The weapon customization in this game was the main drawing point, hence the name. There were 4 different types of weapons that could be customized in so many different ways, almost turning them into completely different weapons. Hundreds, maybe even thousands of different combinations of attachments and weapon modifications. Sadly, though, this game was shut down in January of 2018. Number 5, Dirty Bomb. Dirty Bomb was released June 2015 and was a free-to-play first-person shooter. This game was a fast-paced, objective-based shooter that relied on these cards that had loadouts on them for their characters. You either bought them or unboxed them from crates. The characters, or as they call them, mercenaries, or mercs, each had their own abilities, so you could almost call it a hero shooter, I guess. Dirty Bomb was shut down in October of 2018. However, there are videos that I've seen of people playing this game in 2023, so maybe the game is back, but I am going to have to look more into that. Number 4 is Ace of Spades. We're now getting into some of the larger games I played a lot when I was growing up, and when I say larger, I don't only mean the size of the game, because Ace of Spades was not that large of a game. I'm referring to the memories that I had with playing the game. This game was released in December of 2012 and was an incredible voxel-based objective shooter. Pretty much to summarize it, imagine Team Fortress 2 and Minecraft combined, and maybe even a little bit of Battlefield with the destruction. The destruction of the maps and being able to build structures was the main selling point for the game. This game, though, was shut down in March of 2019. There is a supposed remake made by the community called Build and Shoot. However, when I checked it out, it was last updated in 2020, according to the news section. So I don't know how up-to-date this game really is to now, and I have not played this remake. Number 3 is FusionFall. I saved the last 3 for the end because they had the largest impact for my childhood with gaming. There was a new contender in the MMORPG market. Cartoon Network, in its prime, gave it a try at creating a game that was similar in playstyle to a game like World of Warcraft, but targeted more towards a family-friendly audience in January of 2009. Complete quests for major characters in the Cartoon Network universe, obtain gear for your character, and explore a large, interconnected world of their most popular shows, all combined into one massive map. What makes this stand out, though, is that each level, you do this sort of boss fight with a corrupted main character of a show. You beat them, and they become kind of like a companion that follows you around and gives you access to special abilities. It was shut down in August of 2013. I'd love to talk more on this game, but maybe I could save that for another video to dedicate to it since there is more to unpack. There was a remake called FusionFall Retro that was extremely successful and very well received. It captured everything fans missed most about the game when it was out. However, due to reasons that I cannot fit into this video, a DMCA takedown was issued to shut down the community-made game. Number 2 is LEGO Universe. We just talked about Cartoon Network's attempt at an MMORPG. Let's now talk briefly about LEGO's attempt. Once again, I could probably make an entire video dedicated to this game also. Released in October of 2010, was a very different type of LEGO game that stood out from your other LEGO games, like LEGO Star Wars, for example. This was an entirely original story, which had 4 different factions, which were more like classes that featured unique gear, ranks, and abilities. One of the greatest things about this game was being able to create a small world for yourself and could have people visit it. I do not remember if you could only use pre-made LEGO items or you could free build block by block, but this was such a fun feature to use in your free time. It was very unfortunate to find this out, but it was shut down in 2012 of January. There is, however, a recreation of this game called Dark Flame Universe. I have not attempted to play this yet, and I am not sure how to play it, but on the screen is a letter from the recreators saying thank you, and it's finally out. Feel free to check this out on your own time if you're interested on maybe figuring out how to play it. For the final game to talk about, I could probably make a whole series of videos on it if I really wanted to. There is just so much to talk about. This game has an entire saga of its own with a large history, over a decade, starting in October of 2005. That titan of a game is called Club Penguin. Anyone who was born in the 90s or early 2000s with access to a computer and an internet probably knows of this game and has possibly even played it at one point or another. From the surface, it just looks like a simple chat room kind of game where you go to a virtual world and talk to others and play these little mini games. But when you are young with a wild imagination, which a majority of Club Penguin players were, you'll find out there is a whole rabbit hole that goes beyond that. Igloo customization, which is pretty much your home that others could visit. There was this element-based card game called Card Jitsu that can be played with others. There were parties that decorated the entire island almost every month. A whole agency with missions to complete and to get nice rewards. It is unbelievable the amount of content packed into this simple browser-based game. And everything I just said is not everything this game has. That's not even bringing up the role-playing that could be done in this game, which that alone is yet another rabbit hole upon rabbit hole to go down. Disney shut this game down in March of 2017, a very depressing day for a whole generation of people. This game had millions of people, and it was sad for everyone. There are a number of fan-made Club Penguin remakes out currently, but it'll never be the same like the original. So if you really wanted to, there are options. if you really do want to experience this gem of a game again. But like I said, I could and almost might do an entire series of videos based on Club Penguin talking about different features of it. I think that could actually be really fun. And with all this being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know which games you missed the most that were shut down. Let me know if there were any I didn't list. These 7 games were my top games of all time that were shut down. Be sure to like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.